Welcome back, our viewers, on this journey of the Lake Helmentaita tourist circuit. Hello my people, how are you? Once again, there are giraffes. See how beautiful they are. Meow meow. For anyone who attended Safari Rally 2025, this was the startup point for the Sleeping Warrior leg. So if anyone was here, so this is like this was where the vehicles, the Safari Rally were starting. So this is where they would start, and then they'd go around to the Sleeping Warrior and then down. So today I am taking you to a hidden gem. Yes, my people, I want to show you nice places, nice hidden gems, nice hidden properties. And we are taking you to a very exclusive place that you want to see. And yeah, so keep it here, keep it at Savannah, Wonderful Stories. And we will show you. Hello everyone, how are you doing? How have you been? Welcome back to Savannah Wilderness Stories. And today we are in Kikopey and we are about to show you a beautiful hidden gem right here in Kikopey. And we are so glad that we've been welcomed by a very good gentleman, very inspiring, doing great things in this community as well as the whole of Kenya. But today we are at one of his spaces where he's built something, and he's none other than the Curious Builder Kenya. If you're on Instagram or TikTok, I'm sure you've come across someone called the Curious Builder Kenya. And we are here to be able to get to be able to enjoy and experience that which he curiously created. We get to show you a different side of Elmentaita or a different side of Kikopey, just of you who see just Kikopey by the road. There is such an interesting aspect that is, or things that are happening within Kikopey, and we are here to be able to showcase what Kikopey, Elmentaita, or Olmuteita, the place of dust, is like. And now, on that note of the place of dust, let me welcome our guest today, and he is the person who's hosting us, the Curious Builder. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the Curious Builder. It's quite interesting with just the name, and I would want to start with the name. Why the Curious Builder at first?
The Curious Builder. It came about because naturally I'm a very curious guy. Yeah. And this entire build came about because I was curious about the idea I had of the house was quite unique, and giving it to architects, they more or less like, this is not a project they'd want to touch. Yes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was a bit too complex, and then when I got back my quotes, they were too much. Like, they were exceeding some amounts that I was not ready to actually pay.
Yeah.
So the Curious Builder came about because I'm naturally curious, and I usually want to see what happens when I cross over a certain boundary. You know, like you told me you cannot do this. I'm like, okay, hold my beer, and then I cross it, and then I learn my lesson if I'm to learn my lesson. But here we are, telling my story of how I learned my lesson through the Curious Builder.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've done amazingly well.
Thank you.
On this channel, we basically discuss different aspects. That is entrepreneurship. We discuss about travel, and we discuss about lifestyle and environment and community as well. So we'll be able to dive into different segments and literally what fits. But my biggest question, everyone knows Gilgil or Kikopey as, and I think from the name Olmuteita, which is a place of dust. So why did you settle at a place of dust? Like why? Why Kikopey?
I actually stumbled upon this place
Yeah.
out of luck. I was out of options when I was looking for land to buy. Again, I was looking for a property where I could celebrate my mom, my late mom, and I wanted something iconic. It was either a mountain or a lake or just a water body. So I had gone to Nyahururu, Lake Olbolasat. I had gone to Rusinga Island,
Kisumu.
Had gone to Nanyuki, various plots of land. Timau, I loved Timau, but it was way too far to actually build anything viable. Where else did I go? So on my way from, where was I from? Oh, Nyahururu. I was from Lake Olbolasat. The lake was there, yes, but you can't really see the lake because the lake is sunken, And I gave up. So on my way back here, I stopped by at Gilgil Shepherd Resort, for some kuku, and then I got curious. I just got on Google just to see the overview of Gilgil to see if anything, if there's anything interesting here. So Lake Elmentaita. And from my studies in GNC back then, it was amongst like the smallest lakes in Kenya. So I was not very impressed with Lake Elmentaita. I mean, I wanted something grand,
it has to be iconic.
Yes. Then I saw a small thing over there, hot springs. I'm like, interesting. I still have time to burn, so why not? So I took my kuku, got into the car, followed the pin all the way to somewhere nearby. Then there was no gate. Drove inside, got to the hot springs, found some guys doing some weird things there, but I also picked my own pit. Yes. Stayed there for a while. Had my cuckoo. Then some few minutes to, I think 4 or 5, I needed to start my way back to Nairobi. So that's when I decided to start driving out. Then I saw the hill. And I was like, okay, fine. What is this place? So back again. So I saw it looks nice. Can we just go? I just see and then I go back. So I drove here, got to the end of that road, like where the road is, that main road. Then in the distance I could see like two specks. It's like people there. So it's like I was curious. Okay, fine. Let me go see what these guys are doing.
Hi.
Yes. So I left the car there, walked all the way, came here. They were actually beaconing this section. Yes. So when I found them, I asked them, okay, fine, so what's going on? We're selling the land. And I was curious because I was also looking for land. So I was like, can I get a number? Because I like the proximity to the mountain. It's quite grand. So I got a number, called the number the following week, scheduled a site visit again, picked this property, and another one down there. And that's now how I came to be a resident here. I just loved the place. I just fell in love with it. And when I was buying it, it was literally nothingness.
And that brings me to the point where you say when you're buying it, it was literally nothingness. And seeing the way you've transformed the space. First, I really like what you have done with the environment, the whole place, the whole space, the greenery. Like bringing nature, bringing the beauty, bringing in the flowers, bringing in the different kinds of trees, and just making it work. Because I know that this is a place that, has a lot of challenges in terms of water. There's a lot of challenges in terms of like even just human resource, being able to be there and being able to take care of it. But this is such a beautiful transformation that has happened here. Maybe just in a small, in a short way, did you envision this? Did you envision this while you're, when you saw the parcel of land? Did you see this as well at that point, or it's something that has just been happening as you go by?
It's been growing. But when I bought the land, to begin with, I also love camping. So camping was a thing that really got me to get in touch with myself, and I love the solitude when it comes to camping. So the idea that I had not envisioned living here full time. This was supposed to be maybe like a country home or a getaway. But the idea of having somewhere to get away to is what drew me here. For it to grow to this, it's been gradual. Like we started with the house, then I fell in love with the area, and I'm like, okay, I need to transform this place. So I brought in a few trees, tested if they'd survive with the harsh climate, because it was very harsh. Right now it's cool here. Outside there it's really
terrible.
hot.
Yes, for sure.
So it's really transformed this place. Slowly by slowly, I've gotten to also understand the soil type, the alkalinity in the soil and the water. So it's one of those things where you just grow into a space, and this is what it's become. I did not have a vision of like even the house being this big. It was supposed to be a single, like just the 2 containers, nothing on top, very simple house. But the vision has just gradually grown.
And even as we walked in, there's something you talked about, the discipline, and I'm trying to figure it out and put it to what you just said about this space looking this way, being very intentional about creating an environment that is serene, being able to take your part or be able to do your part as a human being to be able to bring the environment or be able to just take care of the environment. Even as you construct, I see the way you have literally nestled the houses in between, the plants and all that, in between the trees, in between the flowers and all that. So quite interesting in the sense that, it was not just about getting a home, but it was creating a home and creating an environment for the home.
Yes. So the house needed to more or less integrate within this tiny little ecosystem that I've built.
Yeah.
Bringing also birds. We didn't have birds here. Yeah. Right now we have an abundance of birds. Yeah. Insects, butterflies. Yeah. Like there's a whole ecosystem now that has come back within this space. Yes. So the idea was to just build something that will reignite life. Yeah. And this in itself has reignited the life around here. Yeah. But and it takes discipline.
Exactly. Yeah. And because what you guys do not, like it is having an indoor space that is so beautiful. I have to show you. But having an outdoor space that is as magical as you step in as well. It's just the whole of that transformation, by the way. And the different kinds of trees that you've planted and the different kinds of flowers. For example, I was just so in love with this, and you call this
lemon verbena.
Lemon verbena.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it has such a sweet sense. That kind of natural than the essential oils that the essential oils have. Did you also plan for this, or you were like, you walk into a tree place and you maybe like, flower place, the gardens, and you're like, okay, give me this, give me that, give me this. Because I find that there's, a variety of different aspects in terms of, you have the cactuses, you have different aspects, the different kinds of flowers and all that. And one thing that I have noted is that most of your flowers are more green. Like you don't have the pinks, the colors screaming here and there. Was this intentional as well?
I needed this place to blend in. Like when it's green, it's uniformly green. Where you'll see spots of colors. Those are intentional, but also came out of curiosity. I'd like to see this particular tree would grow here. Like with the lemon verbena, I wanted to see if it would grow here. So it's thriving. I don't know what that maroon tree is called, but it's also thriving here. Like every single thing that I plant here, not every, there's some that have more or less like died. They've actually so it just came out of curiosity. I buy something, I'm like, I really want to see if this works at home. Bring it here, it actually thrives, and we move on, we propagate it. We continue propagating it.
Just being very curious now that there's no like direct water source right here, how did you manage to just be able to like water the plants, or did you just depend on the rainfall, or did you have to have a point whereby you are bringing in water from different places and you're just watering, or how did that go by?
So at some point we needed to boost the plants with watering. Because right now it's cool. We can retain moisture in the soil. But before then, the only thing that used to survive, the only thing that was here was the house. It was very bad. So when the sun bears down on this ground, it just finishes everything.
And the dust as well. And now there's no more dust.
So slowly by slowly, so we'd have like drums of water that I bought, and sometimes we'd probably collect, and that's the water would actually use now to individually water some of these trees. Like these ones were here from the beginning. These are the first ones. This cactus spontaneously grew from here, so we decided, you know what, we won't touch you. So grow, thrive.
Where you are.
Yes.
Nice.
But afterwards, I don't know, the weather changed because we've been having regular rain. And that's what we'd collect. When we collect, that's what we'll use around.
Okay. Great, we'll come back to you to talk about the house. But from an entrepreneur's perspective, and we want to be able to dive into like entrepreneurship. You can hear the noise, guys, and it's about the curious guy is still curious. He's not stopped being curious. He's still building. He's still building. I mean, so walk us through that aspect, and I'm sure that when initially you said you were thinking of it just like having a getaway home, or you just want to come and rest and all that, maybe just have your own me place and all that. But now your curiosity has moved us into that, and I'm sure that now transcends now into like entrepreneurship. Yeah.
So there's this thing I came to learn about a few years ago. I'm a wedding photographer. And that's what I've been doing for the past like almost more than 10 or going to 15 years. Someone brought this to my realization that that's a job. You're self-employed. So it's a job just like any other. It's only that you've just employed yourself. And this thing that you're calling a business is not entirely a business. It's just employment in another.
True.
So at any given moment, so maybe I'm in capacity. Something happens. Probably my reputation goes down. That's the end of that business. End of that business.
It's end of you and the business. You are the business.
I am the business. And that's a very huge list. There's a difference between self-employment and entrepreneurship.
Completely.
I needed to transition to entrepreneurship. And that's where now
from self-employment to entrepreneurship.
So in as much as I did have the house, it provided a base where I could develop another business altogether. And that's now what you're seeing with the cabins. This is the restaurant. This will be a niche kind of a restaurant. Serving very few people, maybe like almost 50. But the idea came when I'd host some friends, and they're like, they'd prefer not to sleep in the house but outside. They'd prefer to actually pitch a tent outside. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I had the first lot, the first safari rally. The second lot came again. I had even friends coming in from South Africa with camper vans. So they decided to just pitch outside. And I was like, wait, what if I elevate this camping experience? I'm not creating self-contained cabins. It's just an elevated experience for campers. Because if I'm to create any other like self-contained rooms, I'm competing with the hotels around. So I don't want to do that. I like standing out in my own niche capacity, and I guess this is it with these camping pods, because we're calling them camping pods. It's just an elevated camping experience where you have a skylight, it's nice and warm. I think I can take you guys inside. You have a look.
For those of us who fear creepy things, just the idea of being in a creepy or finding creepy things, those people who fear, those guys were like, oh, it looks nice, but there's those creepy things, or a snake might just crawl through. This makes a lot of sense.
So I think you can try this. So you'll watch your step. You can use the edges, because we still don't have steps. We're having glass being installed today.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, so you can already feel the difference from outside coming in.
It's warm.
It's warm.
It's beautiful.
It's quiet.
Very.
And then now the distinguishing thing from
the skyline.
The skyline.
I'm like, I will watch the sky. The sky. I will watch the stars. I will see the moon.
When it's raining, it's melting on the glass.
And I like that you have not closed me into this thing. The camping, wherever just closes you in there.
The tent.
But this like gives you the outside and it gives you the inside. Like it protects you from the cold. It's warm, so you're not feeling like you're outside.
Yeah.
But we're still outside in a way.
In a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I love that the fact that you just, having this open, like the glass being like all over, like from this end you can see something else, so from this side you can go to see something else. So you're having all the experiences all around. So it's not the way you go into a hotel and then they're like, oh no, these are the animals that have a sea view, all that. Here you have everything.
Yeah. So that's Sambo Ranch on this side. That's Sambo Ranch on that side.
And you can watch the sunset as it goes down. This is so beautiful.
So animals you come in. You can see them coming in.
And I can see like is that an antelope or something right at the somewhere?
Gazelle.
A gazelle.
Or an antelope.
One of those ones. Yeah.
And then at least now you have this also that frames that view very well. Then on this side there's this view that frames the mountain really well. So
this is quite an experience for sure.
Thank you very much.
This is
it goes and marks it staring. Oh my god, I saw one just zoom past.
Now the main house or the main container house. The space feels so unique, by the way. What really inspired you to go the container weight and not the brick and mortar?
At the time I was deciding on the materials to use for the house. I had a fascination for containers. Like I just consume container content. Like I had a fascination and I really did desire to actually just build a container home. And at the time also, containers were quite cheap. It was pre-COVID. You remember when COVID hit and then now there was the shipping glut and all the shipping containers. Now shipping containers just became like a commodity that was so priced. So when pre-COVID the containers were pretty cheap. Like you'd get them at probably less than 200,000. Right now it's going upwards to like 400. Also the appeal of how fast you can build with a container is what drew me to because then again I did not want to dwell so much here. Finding labor here as a new person here, as a new dweller here would be terribly hard. So those are some of the few aspects that just drew me to the container aspect, such that I could erect a foundation remotely, and then I come and pump whatever structure that I've created with the container. One day, because this one was actually erected the container was actually put down in how many hours? We started at 2 a.m. It was done by 5 a.m.
Wow. Nice.
So it was done in the night.
That's as you say, the aspect of time, or even in business or entrepreneurship aspect, when you're looking at it in terms of time is one thing that people do not feel like, you can never be compensated enough for your time. The much you can be able to get from, you can be able to quote a certain amount, yes. But if you look at the aspect of time in terms of, especially construction, if you go the brick and mortar way, and there's this conversation about going the brick building from scratch to the end by yourself and all that, the time that takes and the time that, if you're finding material that you're able to easily transform into something, and then you're able to convert that time into already starting to occupy or use the space or make it meaningful to start earning revenue out of it, makes a lot of sense. And I'm looking at it like, is the world going back like to the cottage industry? And we were just talking about maybe COVID comes back and everyone was home. You can imagine you being here, but you can be able to have people secluded or people coming in, isolated themselves, and they can literally have to be able to enjoy the outdoor and the indoor just by being here. So it's quite an interesting aspect of we're going back to the cottage industry, whereby you create a business that literally rotates around where you are, or where it makes comfortable where you are. Because I'm sure, like, you'll not be able to travel. You cannot be able to go to Nairobi and do the food. There are no more weddings that are happening. But people are looking to be able to
just get away.
Because you're so tired of the four walls that have kept you in there, and you've looked at the ceiling for so long until you're like, enough is enough.
That was also one of the inspirations of building this place, and especially also the cabins. It's made to appeal to introverts just like me. So give me this as an introvert. This is heaven. Like, I can just be in silence there. I need my meal. I just cruise back to my cabin, and I have nature all around. This is heaven for an introvert.
Sure. So what challenges did you face when turning this idea into reality?
First of all, finding the capital. Because this needs a lot of money. This is not your conventional build. Building off-grid.
Watu wanasema hapo Instagram, tuambieni how many thousands.
There's actually a video I want to make now after this, answering that.
Yes.
How much? Around how much did you? I'm like, oh my god. Like, if I told you, there's someone I actually told how much it roughly costs. They're like, wait, for off-grid. I thought it would be cheaper. I'm like, oh my god, the misconception out here that off-grid is a way to run away from expense. This is running into
real expense.
Because you need to spend to actually have convenience here.
And it's not just about money. Time. And the thoughts. Like, you have to keep thinking, because there's no blueprint. You're the blueprint. You're coming up with everything else. So you have to figure it out, and the fundi is here tomorrow, and you're like, fundi anafaa kufanya hivi na kufanya hivi, because the fundi just wants you to tell them, do this, do that. So you are literally working 3 times. You have to put in the capital, you have to be able to put in the blueprint, and you have to be able to put in the time. Wow.
So the other thing was labor. Labor and finding now services, because you're away from a lot of conveniences.
Extremely.
So there's no power. There's no water. My fundi, Mike, was reminding me the other day how, for us to put down the foundation, I was the one carrying water in these mitungis in the car. Like, I'd go fetch in that nearby farm. So I'm here with mitungis that are just pouring water all over the car. Pour it out, go again for another round. Like, it was so tedious. It would test someone who doesn't have the patience. But here we are. Like, we've gotten to a point where now this is a self-sustaining establishment. We have our own water, we have our own power.
I can, like, as you say, a lot has gone into this, and for sure you have given it your all. This is where, like, you have poured your soul. when you're like, listen, this is my whole. And I'm sure Mom would love it. She would really love it, because now that you've given it your soul and everything else that needed to be able to get it to this point. Or mood you were aiming for when you designed this place? Relaxation, creativity, escape, connection with nature. What's the feeling you want people to walk away with when they walk through this door?
Literal escape. Like, you're disconnecting from chaos and escaping it all, and also just healing, because that's the sentiment. Everyone who comes here and spends like a day or two, they say it has a healing aspect. So I like that. I like that someone would actually come in here and say they actually got the feeling of healing. So I think that's one of the things I'd really want people to, the guys I'm also attracting here would come and actually report and say, actually feel that essence of healing.
Come and find you. come and find solace, come and find that peace, that aspect, that which you're soul searching and all that.
Yes.
You want to find it here. And I am looking at it in terms that this place has a soul in it.
Yes.
It's not just a space. And you see, looking at it like your connection with your mother and creating something to give back to your mother.
Yes.
And you see, we always say that we have a connection with even the people who have already departed and all that. And I'm sure the healing nature could be an aspect of, we go through so much pain. Of course, we cry so much, and we go through the mourning season, and whereby we feel like she wouldn't have left. Yeah. She shouldn't have gone. Yeah. But could this be like a soul pouring where now she comes back and just says, it is well.
It is well.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if she was still alive, she'd have just told me, okay, now this is my home, go build another one.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Oh yeah. For sure, yeah. I would do the same.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you, get out. I'll be like, pack your bags and go. Yeah. You can visit.
So, you built this, build another one.
Yeah. You're allowed to visit, but for now, please find your place.
So when you hear or?
So maybe you just walk us through this space, and even as you walk us through this space, I would really want to know what are some of your favorite corners of this cottage, and I want you to take me to the places that are you love and space. Like this is for sure. These are areas in this house that when I see them, when I look at, I'm like, wow, this is nice.
Yeah.
I like that there's the openness, the open plan kitchen and all that. And I love the story about your kitchen, and maybe you can just walk us through the story of the kitchen.
So this kitchen was a salvage from a house. It was a YouTube show that was moving house, and they wanted to sell off the kitchen. It was a cooking shop.
Oh.
Yes. So they wanted to sell off the kitchen as is, not break it down or anything. So whoever is buying it buys
the whole
as a whole thing. And then I think either someone sent it to me or I saw it online, and I reached out and we negotiated and gave me a figure, paid my went and saw it, fell in love with it. Came with everything, all the appliances, everything. Wow. And I'm like, this will save me so much money. For the amount of money that they were asking for, it was like a fraction of what I would have spent to actually kit out this kitchen.
And create a whole new kitchen, or go and buy a whole new kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually love the details, especially the knobs. There's just something outstanding about them. And then I love the aspect of just the white, bringing in modernism, and then picking the wood, which brings like there's just so much that is happening, but very beautifully blending in together. Because without the white, of course, then you'd want to be able to see that the room would feel a bit dark or dull. So this just like pops out. It like elevates
the look and also makes the kitchen stand out. It creates a zone for itself. Like everywhere else it's earth tones, but now here there's an aspect of white, black, and now the wood.
Wow. Nice living room. I love the porch, like the L seats and all that. And I love this corner. This would be my favorite. Just this nook.
Oh, that nook?
Yes, just this nook would be my favorite. One is because like there's just that small barrier, but then I have both sides of the frames and all that. Like there's a way it's just that corner speaks up, like it's so beautiful and just so nice. I like the light and all that.
Yes. So I'm a very lazy guy. It's ironic. But I'm quite lazy and I like slouching. Like if I was just here, I'd probably just be slouched. And this is where I take my pre-nap before I take the actual Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it had to be comfortable. And also something unique. I'm not the kind of people who like, the typical couch that you find in every home. So I got it custom made. It was supposed to probably end say maybe somewhere here, but I asked them to extend it further because the room is quite big. And also where I used to live, I had a long living room, so it needed to like fit into that space. So it's a piece of what's it called? Furniture that really did come and take its place here properly, because it also just blends in with the cladding on the wall.
Let's talk about that corner as well. The consideration of lighting. I love how you literally have allowed that there's enough lighting coming into this space. So much of it. I love the box. Like, I mean, that is so vintage, like so beautiful. Let's talk about that.
So that box. It doesn't have, that. What's it called? It doesn't have quite the story. It's very short. I had money pass by Sarit Center, so there's some guys selling some things near the basement. They sell carpets and a lot of this furniture down there. And I wanted a chest. I didn't know for what, but I've always wanted a chest. So for a while there, I used to use it as a table, which I think probably might come back as a table, but I like it there.
I love it there as well.
Yes, it works very well as a console. So
I also feel like there's no need of having a table right here at this point. I think because the proximity of the couch to the TV area and all that, and also just to be able to keep the place neater, so that when you have guys and you're having a table and they want to eat from that point, so you want to maintain everything, food and the food particles on that side.
I am very particular. Do not eat anywhere close to my couch. Like even here, don't even sit here while eating.
Don't try.
Eat here, there. That's where it is. Outside sitting around here. Eat around here. So we'll sort it out.
Let's talk about this place.
So, this was inspired by a show called Friends. If you're, you know Friends. Yes.
I know Friends. I watch Friends. Yes.
I love Friends. I recite the script word for word. I know. If you can recite it word for word, you know it too well. So there's this Monica and Rachel's house when they were starting off early in the season. Where they all meet, Monica's house. There's a window like this. And I was like, initially the window was supposed to be upright, like at a 90-degree angle. Then I was like, no, I need something interesting this. So we had it angled this way, like in the show itself. So this is in ode to Friends. I just did not do purple. I decided to do some
mustard,
No, this is mustard. I call it yellow.
Like mustard, yellow, and all that.
But it's supposed to be just a nook where you can just stretch, read. The times I just come from work and I just dump everything here. I sit here and just collect my thoughts before I start moving around again.
And I like that it's so strategic because it's right at the bottom of the mountain. And sometimes I like, when you say sitting here, there's just that aha moment. Like this is it.
Just even the rustling of the leaves on the glass. It's very
makes
therapeutic.
It so special. Beautiful. Well, walk us through to the next.
The next place.
Here.
So welcome. This is the bathroom.
This is nice. I like the.
Well, these are empty frames.
Yes.
I'm not yet
But they look so good.
So this is the bathroom.
Nice. Wow, this is beautiful. I like that it's a massive bathroom, and looking at the size of the container, you would think you cannot afford to have such a bathroom. Yes. In my mind, I'm like, you would have a very tiny bathroom, but this is massive. Like, this is so massive. Like, you cannot even find some apartments. You cannot afford to get like
such a big bathroom.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Yeah, and I like that. The way you've strategically organized and having everything and bringing in just the wood aspect into the bathroom as well. Like, there's no fear of this is going to rot or something of that sort, but there's just that feel of this is so nice, bringing in the wood just out from, like, you're having your shower and still able to enjoy the rustic. The rusticness. And because I would assume it would just be the tiles.
I really like texture. I don't like shiny flat surfaces. Like, I'd go to an apartment and I'd feel very odd just seeing everything just shine, and I'm like, oh my god, how do you guys live here? But I like the aspect of the wood. It's imperfect. It's not straight. There's a way to curve with light. The floor, talk to us about the floor. I'm so interested in this floor. Like, this is one, it's black. Two, it's not tiled. There's just something about the floor. This was an experiment that actually did work out pretty well. This is your regular Mazeras. And then on top of it, when it's still raw, we put a pigment dye, black dye. So it naturally just sucks it up. So we applied several coats of the dye, and then we topped it up with epoxy to now just seal it in completely. So that's now what gives it this nice shiny surface. It's very easy to clean. Like, it's one of the easiest bathrooms to clean. You just mop. You don't have to scrub. It's very easy. You just mop, and it's not slippery. That was my fear. But I think with the undulations of the surface.
Like, it's not so they're not so even and all that.
So you can't slide. Wow. So it was quite a successful experiment.
Amazing. I would say so as well.
And then now my walk-in closet.
Amazing. Like, literally, you have a walk-in closet in this container. Like, someone saying, like, in this container, there's a walk-in closet. I like the way you have literally, like, separated the room or the space, creating separation, but not fully, like, created a whole wall that blocks everything else. I mean, this is fantastic. And that's why I say, like, I think you have a thought, the way your thoughts move around, or the way you have done your stuff, basically it'll be very hard for a professional who's just doing things professionally to be able to suit people, to be able to fit into your box. Like, for sure. This is amazing. And you decided you will have the biggest room and the windows for you to be able to just, like,
end to end. The sunrises here, they're beautiful. However, you'll have to wake up as soon as day breaks. Because I'm also not a fan of curtains. I love this. I love the rugs. I love the aspect that you bring in different ideas. Like, this is just so cool. And then you have Mazeras at this point, and you have wood at this point. Engineered floor.
And then engineered another floor at that point. So
the container ended here. This was the end of the container. So the room was this small. Then I was like, no, you know what? Let's extend. So we cut the doors, and the doors are what now we use as that corner. So they still hold up the house pretty well. And there, and then now we brought in this section. And now I have a nice office over there. I have a nice nook over there.
Yeah, such a beautiful space. I mean, I would work here and forget about the rest of the world.
Yeah,
out
you
here.
have a view out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I love the natural lighting coming in, just coming into this space, and you have created yourself a nice balcony out there. Like you can step into the balcony and step back into the room there.
Still very
like
private.
This is, Tell me what inspired the black.
The black.
Yes.
I needed a space that did not, more or less, to just show this is the sleeping area.
Yeah.
Something that showed, apart from everything else, it did not blend in. I needed it to stand out and just isolate itself.
This is my space.
This is my space.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why the black. Plus also, I'm a fan of black. There's something about black.
Yes, there is, for sure.
Yeah.
Black just, there's just something about it. It's so cool, so calm, so deep, so rich.
Yet still so bold.
So boring.
Bold.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, so bold. Yeah, it literally like just stands out.
Yes.
You see the way women say the little black dress. Yes. Like you would stand out in your little black dress.
You stand out.
Yes, yeah.
So
very bold, but yet again it doesn't like.
It's not imposing.
No, not at all. Yeah, like it's here, but it's not also like and not so too much on your eyes.
Yeah, people fear black.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah.
So with me, again, my curiosity is like, you know what? Let's try black.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works out, and it did work out.
Yeah, it did work out.
Yes.
This came out perfectly. I mean, you have done an amazing job. I love the choice of everything, and I love that you bring the outdoor, indoor as well, the lighting, the plants, everything else. Like it's so thoughtful. You have a live plant right in here. You have different live plants all over around the space. And the natural lighting just zooming in and all that. Like,
so they also try.
Yeah.
They also try it with the light.
And this is beautiful. I mean, this is an experience for sure. That you created for yourself.
For myself.
It's an amazing experience for sure. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Sorry. Yes. So this, the funniest story with this area, the money ended there. Money ended there.
Yes.
So,
yes.
We won't take any shortcuts to finish the rest of it.
Yes.
So what do? We'll perfect that half.
Yes.
And make it look nice and livable and habitable. Which now we'll go in a few minutes.
Yes.
But now the eventual idea about this is this will be a nice outdoor area because again the cabins have taken over the bottom side.
Yes.
So this will be our private area for viewing because now we have an obstructed view of everywhere, the lake, the Sambu Ranch, the mountain.
Yes, you have everything.
This will be nicely covered. All this will be torn away. But
it's still beautiful. It's still nice. It's still the framework is good because then the framework literally is the way you have like a balcony upstairs and giving you everything else that you want here. So I feel like as much as you're still thinking of, you can make it a barbecue area, you can make it wherever, something else, an outdoor space. You just want to come and lounge from downstairs, you want to come and lounge here, you can come and lounge here. You want to just come and enjoy your time with your friends right here, maybe just, want to leave the kitchen and the space where maybe cooking is happening and everything else is going on there. Or maybe maybe wants to have some private space. You are having people who are strangers and they just want to talk.
Get away.
I think
quite
that this
nice
sure.
Get away too. So let me show you inside.
center.
Can I fix it up?
Sure. No.
Really?
I think this is like a workspace, so it's fine. Don't even bother. This is it. Don't fix it. Like the way it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This will be in the way.
Yeah.
And also because it's gotten a bit dark.
And it's nicely warm in here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is nicely warm. Wow, and I love this. Wow. Like, this is so beautiful. Oh yeah, and the birds.
Yes, they're right there. Like,
Oh, yeah, this is so nice. Like,
very loud.
This, yeah, like they're just right here, and I'm just imagining like, oh dear, this is so perfect. Let me. Oh. Now I know why you know you would be a stubborn client to any architects or any builder.
Very.
Yeah, you'll be a stubborn client and be like, you know what? We're that Jipanga.
Yes, I'm like,
yeah. I like this. Like, this is just so nice.
thank you.
Here, so talk to us about this space.
Okay, so now this space.
Yeah.
Like I told you, it was supposed to continue. Yeah. But the funds to continue kind of just dried up. So we had to think creatively and in a way still make it look nice.
Yeah.
So I still had furniture and the appliances I had from my previous house in Nairobi. So we decided to just bring all that stuff up here and create a nice studio. And that's now how we ended up with that side. The sleeping nook is this tiny area here, the living area, and then the bathroom. The bathroom is also another full bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's quite an interesting space. I love it because when I actually moved here, the first few weeks, I actually lived here for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yes. I used to fear that space down there. It
looked massive.
It looked massive. And then everything just looked daunting because I needed to also just plan around and just, oh my God. Yeah, it was quite an ordeal just getting used to this space. Yeah. Coming from Nairobi, took a while to get used to it, but here we are.
Yeah, it's quite so beautiful and all that, and I love the aspect, you know, just the thoughtful deco that, you know, went into this space as well, creating, you know, enough lighting to just be able to come into this space as well, you know, and just that it's a small space, but it's also a fully functional small space. It's a full house.
It's a full house.
Yeah. That's quite, like, you know, the interesting part is that it's already a full house. Yeah.
Nice. Full house.
Yeah.
It's a full house.
Yeah. You've talked about having to be able to talk about what it took or what it takes to be able to get to this point. Of course, spending a lot of money, time, you know, and finding everything else, and especially that now you know. I know that most of the materials you've used are more salvaged from different aspects or from different places.
Yeah.
What would you advise someone wanting to walk the same journey like yourself? What would you tell that person?
Someone who wants to go through the same journey.
Yeah.
Or a similar journey.
Yes.
The first of all, patience. Yeah. Have a good budget.
Yeah.
But most of all, patience.
Yeah.
Because building off-grid is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
It will test you in every way. Financially, mentally, emotionally. Because there are days you'll have heartbreaks worse than a partner leaving you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The patience will come in where you actually do need to build resilience. Because these things won't manifest in a year or two. This is a journey that you have to undertake for so long. Because this build has been started in 2020. I moved in 2023. Yeah.
So 2 years down the line.
Yeah, so 2 years down the line, you have to have so much patience and resilience. And a healthy dose of delusion that this will one day work out somehow. Yeah. The other thing you need to be bold. Because this would have been a very bad mistake, like a very expensive mistake. But there's one thing I usually say: do it afraid, and whatever mistake that you're actually making, make it boldly. Make that mistake boldly. The same way I usually say, if you're going to sin, make it count. Do a quality sin. You're not going to hell and you're being told this is what you did, and you're like, no, but I still just a bit. No. Still. So
I actually love that part when you say make it bold. And even when I was contacting you, now if you go back to the story when I was calling you and just being like, I got your inspiration from Masharia. Masharia, hi. We finally made it. I made it. Mama, yes, I made it. So, Masharia was like, this guy has such a beautiful space. Like, this is so nice. Mildred, you'll see his space and you'll not even want to do anything with my space. I was like, Masharia, no. You're still the OG. But, of course, I love the aspect that, different people being able to appreciate what you've done. And I'm sure you've gotten a lot of support and a lot of, people just telling you like, this is so nice, this is so beautiful, this is, the bold step you took literally has paid off. But also being able to encourage someone else out there who's like, still thinking, yes, no. I think you can now see for sure it is doable. It is possible. And, just bringing it up now to before we wrap up, you do not have, for example, neighbors. You do not have, the way we have distant, within town, that you have neighbors around you and you're living here alone. But there's an aspect of community, and we were just talking about the bees coming to, coming for water. Literally you already have a community. So it's not the typical community that we look at. But even with the construction that has been happening in here today, I know that there's a lot of impact that this has created. And on this channel, we also talk about impact, the community impact that comes with all that. The aspects of just this bold move has enabled to be able to impact a community that is within Kikopey, or a community at large that is on Instagram, that is on Facebook, and they're looking at it, some young man somewhere saying, oh, my dream is valid. And I know that the fundis who come in here, they're able to get something else. But it's not just about the money. It's about them understanding different aspects. Now when they move to the next project, there's a certain expertise that they have already tried and they have learned through you. How does that make you feel?
I'm quite proud because I push my fundis to the limit. So they'll come and do some jokali nonsense, and I'm like, so okay, that's nice. Yes, I know you've done this. You've been doing this way. However, demolish that. Then we start again. Now listen to what I tell you. Yes, because if you do not, you'll now pay for this iteration. So I have I push whoever I work with to their limits, and it's just to show them that fine, you may know a particular thing. However, there's the possibility of doing this thing a different way, and that's now how we've gotten to the camping pods. That's how we came to the shape of this house. That's how we came about to even suspending the house on pillar foundations, as opposed to building, your regular foundation, your kokum kichiba mitaro, for how many days, pouring concrete. This took like a day or two. The expertise they live here with, like even my welder, he got another job. There's someone else who wants to poach him to do something similar to this. So he was asking me for photos and the images of this, and I'm like, bruh. No. But he's learned that there's, especially when it comes to me building, there's a way of building, like it's efficient. Today he's erected two cabins, and it's just from learning that you can actually have production line sort of construction, sustainable and also effective. So we have one template that he can replicate. Right now he knows it at the back of his like you've heard. He's just said, Nisha Shikalai. So he'll just do, he'll just copy whatever it is that he did, and he can actually manage now to do 2 cabins a day, which that's quite impressive. Same thing with even my fundi, the one who's doing the interiors. Same thing, like it's pushing them to their limits, and once they get there, they get to think differently. It's not what's been done around. I appreciate what you've done around here, which is why I've hired you. But now when you come to work for me, you're trying to do something different. We're challenging the status quo that was there in terms of the thought process of building. Yes, we may make mistakes. We welcome mistakes. I welcome mistakes. And I'm happy to make mistakes. I'm not ashamed of mistakes. I'm not embarrassed of mistakes. Mistakes help you to get to the next level.
And and that's the biggest thing, that sometimes the impact of someone just being able to being in a community or in a society whereby you're able to make people better. Their skills have definitely, this is upskilling. Because then they move, like this has to be this way, this has to be this way, this has to go this way, and this works and this doesn't work. And it's not just that which you got from school, and this is like the square, it has to be square, rectangle. No, it can be able to that. And it's so nice to see such opportunities come, and that is one thing that I really appreciate about investments. And appreciating people who come in and challenge the status quo, as you say, because that way that community grows. Then that fundi lives here, and the next person that fundi will train or work with, they will be able to tell them, like, look, man, scale up. Hii ndio standard. Wachana hiyo sasa. Sasa hii ndio standard. I'm sure akifika pale center anaambia mazee, hakuna kitu mnajua.
Already there's a buzz going on around the center, and they're like, there's something weird happening here. There's something interesting happening here. And then the good thing is, everyone who works for me is naturally just marketable after they leave here. So they can actually, so once they carry their portfolio, they're like, so I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. And even from the Instagram posts and stuff, they're asking for this particular guide. Which is a good thing.
Exactly. That is how you support another person. That's how you upgrade another person, just by them being in your company or being under your watch or being your guide. That's how somebody else's grow. That's how somebody else manages to be able to get better at their craft. And I am so proud of you. And what you have done, what you have been able to achieve. I think for sure that is the unique sense where God has created us all uniquely different. Like, we all have a gift and we all are made differently, but there's a way when you exercise your own creativity, that which God has gifted you, it stands out and it just comes out different.
I'm not afraid of expressing my creativity and my desires when it comes to art. Or pretty much. I'm that guy who just gives it to you.
Straight on.
Straight up. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure people are like, that one is a madman. I'm sure that one look at you.
No, for real, yes.
Uni cheesy.
Uni cheesy.
Usimchokoze huyo. Exactly.
That'll mess you up. Yeah.
Well, as we wrap up, with anyone feeling like they want to experience your space, or they want to experience, I know that the pods are coming up, and maybe very soon you'll be able to let people know on Instagram or on your socials about how they can be able to come in, be able to book and just experience this space as well. Or anyone who's feeling like, oh, I want to do a getaway. Are you already giving out the getaways? Are you already providing this space for getaway, or it's just still private for you until you're done with the pods?
So it's currently private till everything is done. I want to finish the first phase of the pods, which is now that side. When that side is complete and all the construction can be moved to the other side. Also for safety reasons, for my guest safety reasons, concerns, I'd want to move every other aspect of construction material to that side, and the noise also. But for now, I'm now hosting. Right now, it's still very private up until the guest camping pods are done. And that's the only time now this place will be open. Because it will concurrently open with the restaurant. Where we'll be offering bed and breakfast. And I mean, if there's a unique request for lunch or dinner, it will still be perhaps same place. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time and your passion and everything you've done. I mean, I am just so honored to have had the time and to be able to enjoy your space as well. I know that you're the Curious Builder on Instagram, on your socials, TikTok as well. And you also do something else just apart from this. You are a photographer, so if anyone is looking for photography, you specifically focus on wedding photography.
Yes.
So Wapenda now, you can tell them about your social show when they want to stamp their moment.
So for wedding photography, it's Moniki Weddings. At Moniki Weddings on Instagram. For construction and just following up on the story about this place, it's at The Curious Builder. That's on Instagram and also TikTok. I'm really trying to build something to go on YouTube, but considering that this is busy period and stuff, so we'll find a way around it. But those are the two platforms that I'm currently very active on, TikTok and Instagram. The Curious Builder or Moniki Weddings. Yes.
All right. Thank you for watching. And before I forget, this whole episode is brought to you by Athens Real Estate. They are the real estate people within Gilgil and its environs for land surveying and everything else. If you're looking to be more curious and looking to be able to find a space to do what Moniki is also doing, or you want something next to this, be able to reach out to Athens Real Estate and they should be able to sort you out. And until next time, stay curious, stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching at Savannah Wondernest Stories.